Good evening and welcome to Sporty Stuff TV for the Online Darts Live League. This is Phase 6 and Champions Week, our final Champions Week of 2021. Tonight we will see the start of Group B, but we've already had plenty of action with this international feel to Champions Week this week, and we started Monday morning at 9:30 a.m. with Group A. And it was a fascinating group that went all the way down to the penultimate match on Wednesday afternoon between Matt Campbell from Canada and Thibault Tricole from France. And the winner of that decided who topped the table. And it was Matt Campbell who just about got the better of Tricole. He's through to Saturday night's final. Robert Owen, Thibault Tricole and Connor Scutt have all qualified for tonight's Group B. Brian Raman and Jose Justicia had to come back for this morning's Group C, which got underway at 9:30 this morning. What a fascinating group this is. Jose Justicia of Spain won 4 out of 5. He was the player of the day today. Northern Ireland's Chris Gilliland picked up 3 wins from his 5 matches, as did Graham Usher. And the highlight today was from that man, Graham Usher, from Scarborough, who won with an average of 109.1. Brian Raman, the WDF number 1, he won 2 of his 5, as did America's Danny Lauby, picked up 2 wins. And the surprise package, Kevin Burness, who was the 6-4 favourite to win this group, had to wait to the final match of the day to pick up his first win. So, as I mentioned, the 3 players who come in tonight's group with Scott Walters and Rob Collins. And the action is as follows. Our first match will be Connor Scutt against Scott Walters. Then it'll be Rob Collins versus Tricol. Robert Owen of Wales against Connor Scutt. Walters against Collins. Tricol against Owen. Scutt against Collins. Walters against Tricol. Collins against Owen. Tricol against Scutt. And Owen against Walters. 5 players in this Group B, and it will be the top 3 who join Matt Campbell in Saturday night's final, where the winner will take a big slice of the £15,000 in prize money. The winner taking away a cool cheque for £6,000. Well, without further ado, let's get the action underway with our first 2 players, and it is Connor Scutt against Scott Walters. Connor Scutt. This is his opponent, Scott Walters, who narrowly missed out on qualifying for the WDF World Championships last Sunday, losing in the final to another Live League regular, Johnny Haynes. But this is Connor Scutt, 25, from Kenley. Uses a 22-gram Simon Whitlock dart and has made the semi-finals of a challenge tour. This is Scott Walters, 38, from Winchester, uses a 22-gram Red Dragon and has made the last 16 of a
okay, first
challenge
it's
tour.
Connor to throw first.
Connor Scutt,
Game
of course, will be making his debut in January at the Lakeside Country Club in the WDF World
100.
Championships, where he'll be facing Canadian Sean Burt in the first round. The winner plays the player we will
140.
see a little later, Thibault Tricole, who is the number 2 seed for that championships.
60.
Just the one meeting between these two in Live League history. And that was back in week 2 of Phase 6.
180.
Scott Walters chips in with the first 180 of the match. Won't be the last, I can assure you. And Connor Scutt got the better of Scott Walters, 4-1 on that occasion,
58.
with a fabulous average of 108.04.
$105.
This is some start from Walters at 76 after 9. 140, 180, 105. His 3 scoring visits.
43. Scotty requires 76.
Tops for a 12 dart break of throw.
Game show on the first leg.
Immaculate stuff
Scott
from
Walters.
Scott Walters to get this match underway. He has hit the ground running.
Second leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on. $57.
Loads of room to the left.
180.
It won't be the last. I'm right on cue. First visit in leg 2. Connor Scutt slots in his first match.
99.
All the matches this evening, as they are throughout the live league. Best of 7.
180. $137. Gonna require 141.
Ultimate response. Misses the first treble.
44.
Amazed he opted for the 57 first start. The range he had on the red bit. It's all about just focusing.
100.
Forgetting the 9
require
and now winning the
97.
leg. Treble 19 for tops.
Game show on the second
12
leg.
dart leg.
Connor
The break throw in leg 1, and the response has been prolific from Connor Scutt with an 11 dart riposte.
It's Connor to throw first. Game on. $140.
Good chat and a 20-minute throw with Connor, and he felt that he was just trying to be a little bit too deliberate over the first couple of days of Group A. He did respond wonderfully on the Wednesday to nick the final spot to qualify for this group.
96.
He was actually the Wednesday winner, winning 4 out of 5. But only won 1 match on Monday and 1 on Tuesday.
137.
His idea was just to have a little bit more rhythm this evening.
95.
170. He's had 2 of them in the live league. Scott Walters not in a bad position.
100. Connie require 170. $134. Scott, you require
18
124.
after 12. Will it be back-to-back? No. I was going to say, will it be back-to-back 12 darters for Walters? But it's Connor that's going to return.
44. Connor, you
Double
require
18.
36.
To go in front for the first time and give us our first hold of throw.
Game show on the third
Super
leg.
stuff.
Connor Scutt.
A 14-dart hold for Connor Scutt gives him the lead, and it is, as I said, the first hold of throw. Walters now on the back foot.
Fourth leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on.
In that WDF qualifiers where this man went so close, he actually defeated another player in
83.
action this evening, Robert Owen. I think it was in the round of 32 or 16, but he averaged 100 in that match.
91.
But just come up short against Johnny Haynes. Will be facing Leonard Gates in the
136.
first round of the WWF World Championships, with the winner playing Brian Rahman, who will return tomorrow morning.
100.
C.
$45.
Here's an opportunity for Connor Scutt to really turn the screw in this match.
$60.
Certainly looks to be playing with a little bit more freedom this evening.
$76.
He was the 2-5 favourite for this match. Walters was 7-4, and he was the odds-on favourite to win this Group B.
140. Scott, you record 161.
Trouble 17 would have left the ball.
97. Connie require 110.
Double 18 to put Walters in deep water.
92. Scott, you requires 64.
Perfect first start. Double 8.
$56. Connie, you require 18. Game show on the 4 flag. Connor Scutt.
A 16 dart breaker throw to continue the misery for Scott Walters. He's now 3-1 down, and Connor Scutt has the darts in leg 5 to wrap this one up.
Fifth leg, it's Connor to throw first. Game on. $100. $140.
Scott Walters averaging 102.53, 99.86
$60.
for Connor Scutt.
$81. $58.
So Walters has stolen the darts here. In a great position to break back.
83.
Referee for the evening there, Owen Binks.
140.
Milestone this afternoon, doing his 1000th match.
$99. Connie require 143.
So 4 at the match. Can't be done now.
59. Scott, you require 98.
Treble 18 for double 12. Well, he went treble 20 for double 9. It was in.
89.
This is the double
Connie
9.
require
Well, Connor
84.
here at least should get 1 dart at the ball for the match. He's going to get 2 at double 12. Double 3.
Game shot and the match. Connor Scutt.
Very tidy performance, and just the start that Connor would have liked. 95.7, exactly 100 the average for Scott Walters, but it just wasn't enough. Just 1 from 4 on the doubles, 4 from 7 for Connor, 57.14%. Well, we're going to be back after the break with Thibault Tricole up against Rob Collins. Good evening and welcome back to Sporty Stuff TV. This is the Online Darts Live League Phase 6, Day 4 and match number 2 of Group B, and it's Rob Collins up against Thibault Tricole. Here's Rob Collins, 42, from Bognor Regis, former Challenge Tour winner. A bit of a regular now on the Live League. This is the Frenchman, Thibault Tricole.
Okay, first look, it's Rob to throw first. Game on.
Impressed so far. These two have not met previously. Tebow came through
93
last week.
$100.
Rob Collins coming through in week 1. But looking at the stats,
100.
Rob Collins in phase 6 played 12 matches, has a running average of 89.04.
40.
Tebow, who, as I said, played all of last week and played in Group A, has now played 44 matches. 122, lost 22, a running average of 87.33, a high of 101.82. Rob Collins with a high of 105.47.
59.
Yeah, Rob Collins qualified for
59.
Champions Week, reaching the final in week 1, losing out to Brian Roman.
126. $100.
As I said, Tricol came very close to winning Group A and going straight through to Saturday night's final.
136. Rob, you're 107.
Can still finish. 104 remaining. Needed the treble 18 for the ball.
24.
It's a bit unfortunate.
You require 40.
So for an early break, 2 10s.
Game shown the first leg. Thibault Tricole.
And it is Thibault Tricole that takes the breaker throw and goes 1-0 up.
Second leg, it's Tebow to throw first.
Coming into this full of confidence and on the back of 3 days practice, of course, playing in that Group A.
$123. 61.
Over the course of those 3 days in Group A, Tricol won 9 of his 15 matches, hit 9 180s and 7 ton plus outs, including a high of 161.
22. $100.
If you're joining us for the first time, it's the winner of Group A, which was played over Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that goes straight into the final. Positions 2, 3 and 4 come into this group.
160.
5 and 6 go into Group C. 2 players from Group C, the top 2 qualify. 3 from this group
100.
make up our 6-player field for Saturday night's final.
$90. Tebow requires 60.
60 then for 2-0.
Game shown the second leg. Thibault Tricole.
No problem at all for Tricol, finding the tops at the first time of asking. He was 5 to 6. Well, this match they priced up 5 to 6 each of 2.
Third leg, it's Rob to throw first.
With Collins coming in cold, I thought that was good value.
36. 60. 119.
Collins is a player that tends to take a bit of time to get into the swing of things.
59.
But it does tend to come good.
96.
Our fifth player of this Group B. Up next, Robert Owen. He'll be up against
100.
Connor Scutt. And those two have plenty of history.
43. 45. 80.
Matt Campbell, of course, our winner of Group A, will be taking to the Ali Pali stage next week, where he faces
83.
Adrian Lewis in round
127.
one. Treble 16.
123.
Treble
Tebow
20 leaves
154.
double 2. Another one of those leaves tops. Yes, tops for a 154.
114.
Great
Robbie
effort.
required 4. Game shown the third leg.
And
Rob Collins
gets a foothold in this match. Still a breaker throw down to Thibault Tricole, who has the darts in leg 4.
Fourth leg, it's Tebow to throw first.
Tend to play a lot of steel tip darts in France.
140.
Mainly play the electronic version of the game, known as soft tip darts.
100.
Of which this man is a wonderful exponent of
95.
that version of the game.
100. 98.
Doesn't need a finish, but Collins needs 2 big trebles to leave one. And they're not big trebles.
90.
Gets there in the end. So 2 visits if needed for Tricol. Well, he will need 2 visits from 168,
80.
of course. 80 leaves 88.
60. Tebow, you require
Collins coming
88.
up dry on the trebles. It's all about, does he think? Can Collins take out 151?
63.
He didn't want
Robbie
to risk
require
it.
151.
Treble 13 or treble 17?
82.
That was for treble 17
Tebow,
for
you
double
require
10.
25.
And that leaves double 8 for 3-1.
9.
Or Collins
Robbie
gifted
requires
a lifeline.
69.
12 ball.
Game shown the fourth leg.
Well, that's got to
Rob
hurt
Collins.
Tricol as Rob Collins finds the button. He was looking at treble 19, missed it by a long way, but the recovery was there.
Fifth leg, it's Rob
in
to throw
the cherry.
first. Game on.
An 18 dart breaker throw puts us back on throw. Puts this man back in the match.
28. 97. 140.
nicknamed
60.
Man of Steel, the steel worker or steel fixer, whichever you prefer by trade.
140. 140. 55.
An opening for Tricol.
$58. Robbie require
Doesn't punish.
138.
Has to go back for the treble 20 for tops.
43. Tebow require 146. $60. Robbie require 95.
Should go bull for a start. Well, that leaves 50. That leaves tops just.
55. Tebow you require 86.
Single 18 leaves the ball.
51. Robbie require 40. No score. Tebow you require 35.
He created the opportunity. He's let him pass him. He's let it pass him by. Double 8.
27.
He's got another chance
Robbie require 40.
to go in front and make it 3 on the spin.
Game shot on the fifth leg.
Didn't need
Rob Collins.
asking twice, did Rob Collins. It was a long old leg, but Collins won't care. He leads 3-2. He was dead and buried in this one.
Sixth leg, it's Tebow to throw first.
Went 2-0 down and was staring
60.
down the barrel of 3-0. Somehow he's managed to recover.
60. 59.
Play each other twice over the 2 evening sessions of this Group B.
60.
The top 3 will be a step closer to taking away the £6,000 first prize.
80. 140. 132.
From Tricol to leave the big fish, the 170. Already seen it
60.
this week in Group
Tebow
A
require
from Connor Scutt.
170.
Another one of those needs the ball. Will he go for it?
138.
Well, sensibly setting up double 16. But it's going to be pressure on it.
170.
170, but it's a
32.
score rather than a finish.
Game shot on the
This
sixth
time
leg.
he finds
Thibault
the
Tricole.
double 8 with Collins waiting on 11 for the match. And we go all the way, and it's Collins who has the darts in the decider.
Seventh and final leg, it's Rob to throw first. 140. 100. 60. 100.
Back-to-back tons for Tricol. 140 and 60 for Collins.
100. 140.
Advantage Tricol. Backfires Collins.
139. Tebow require 161.
He's already had one of these this week,
99.
Tricol.
Robbie requires
161 finish.
62.
Tops for the match.
42.
So
Tebow
one
requires
match
62.
start has come and gone for Collins. Double 16. Collins can't watch.
46.
Ooh.
Robbie required 20.
So both have had a dart at a double to win the match. Double 5. Not the nicest double on the board.
15. Tebow requires 16. Game shot on the match.
Eventually,
Thibault Tricole.
the third time of asking, Thibault Tricole eventually falls over the line and picks up his first 2 points of the night. At the first time of asking, averages 83.98 for Tricol, 77.4 for Collins. What it lacked in quality, it made up for in excitement. Right, we're going to be back with Robert Owen against Connor Scutt. Good evening and welcome back to Sporty Stuff TV. This is the Online Darts Live League. Up next, match number 3 of 10 we are going to bring you this evening in Group B. And it is a match between Robert Owen and Connor Scutt. Here is Robert Owen, our first look at him this evening. UK Open semi-finalist back in 2018. This is Connor Scutt, who we've seen a little earlier defeat Scott Walters.
Okay, first leg, it's Robert to throw first.
Wonderful match
Game on.
between the two players. Sixth meeting between the two in the live league.
83.
We're in Group A this week, and they met back in September in a Group B.
58.
Robert Owen won their first 4 meetings before picking up his first win yesterday, where he defeated Robert Owen 4-2 with 101.82 average and hit 6 180s. He hit a 180 in every leg of that match.
57.
Robert Owen, a very, very capable player indeed.
119.
Robert Owen qualified
60.
for Champions Week in this Phase 6 in Week 3, where he defeated Jose Justicia 4-2 in the final with a 97.22.
93.
Had a 4-2 win over Graham Usher in the semi-finals.
85. Robert, you requires 66.
As I mentioned, Connor Scutt qualified Week 2, where he defeated Scott Walters in the final with a 108.04. Robert Owen's average over the
60.
opening 3 days of this Champions Week in Group
20.
A. Won 9 of 15, finished in 2nd position, and a running average of 91.1. Hit 23 180s.
10.
6 more than his nearest rival in that column, which was, sorry, 1 more than his nearest rival, which this man, Connor Scutt, on 22 and Rahman on 17.
45. Robert, you required 10.
Slow out of the blocks in this one. Here's Connor. 2-2.
8. Connor, you require 136. 96.
Leaves tops just
Robert,
in
you
case.
required 2. No score.
That's the problem with double 1.
Connor, you require 40.
So for a steal.
Game show on the first leg.
And
Connor Scutt.
given the opportunity, Connor Scutt takes his chances. It's a breaker throw. More bad news for Robert Owen. 1-0.
Second leg, it's Connor to throw first. Game on.
Scott Walters and Rob Collins
93.
follow this one.
26. 140. 135. 79.
Just missing the 25, which left him a finish. Yeah. Max would leave Owen 160.
100.
So time on Connor's side. Very, very simple action. Sights the dart
100.
through the dominant eye, pulls it almost back and touches his face. Robert Owen's more of a
60.
thrower rather than an aimer. Plays on feel and touch.
57. $41. On a required 32.
For him at the moment.
Game shown the second leg. Connor
just
Scutt
stepping in and saying thank you very much. Not even out of first gear, and he's 2-0 up.
Third leg, it's Robert to throw first. Game on. $34. $134. $140. $40. $140.
Back to back 140s for Robert Owen. It's more like it.
57.
Connor was the 8-13 favourite
81.
for this type. 6-5 about Owen.
$100. Robert, you require 106.
Tops for our first ton plus finish of the night.
Game shown the third leg.
And that is
Robert Owen.
the best leg of the match. And it is our first ton plus out. A 106 checkout and a 15 dart hold for Robert Owen. That'll make him feel
Fourth leg, it's Connor to throw first.
a whole heap better.
Game on. $100. $140. $140.
Great reply from Scutt.
$43.
He's just got to keep the pressure applied. Easier said than done. You go back up.
91.
And again leaves the 170.
$140. Connie require 170.
Wayward.
83.
Very, very important final dart. Should get at least one dart at the ball to win the leg. And he's going to be loaded with pressure.
138.
Owen leaves
Connie
tops.
require 87.
Treble 17, double 18. Oh, perfect first start. And he loves double 18. Double 9.
78. Robert, you
Two
require
darts
40.
at a double for 3-1. Owen steps in,
Game shot on the fourth leg.
backs up the 15
Robert
dart
Owen.
hold in leg 3 with a 14 dart breaker throw in leg 4. Somehow, we're back on throw. It's a level match, 2-2. Owen has the darts.
Fifth leg, it's Robert to throw first. Game on.
Will Connor rue the opportunity off of 87?
140.
140, number 6 for Owen in this match. Only 2 for Connor.
58.
He's being outscored 5-4 in the tons to 139 and 6-2 in favour
100.
of Owen in the 140s. No 180s in the match so far.
180.
Right on cue.
100. 180. Robert, you record 161.
Wait 5 legs for 1 and we get 2. But he has to put this away.
60.
Treble 17 again will be the shot, this time for double 16. 16 and ball.
58. Robert, you require 101.
He's starting downstairs. That leaves 44. That leaves double 16.
69. Connie required 25.
Double 8.
Game shot on the fifth leg. Connor Scutt.
The response from Connor is a 14 dart break of throw of his own, and he goes back in front again and has the darts to win it in leg 6.
Sixth leg, it's Connor to throw first. Game on. 60. 22. 81. 100.
This match finally in the balance, over pitched from Connor. That's a bit of adrenaline
60.
in that.
$140.
12 years between them, but a gulf of experience. Robert Owen, a tour
100.
card holder, of course, and a former UK Open semi-finalist.
$40.
I'd love another treble to leave 60, and he finds it. So he will come back 20 and tops. To make it 2 out of 2.
Connie requires 60.
Couldn't buy a win Monday and Tuesday. It's a great guide.
Game shot and the match.
And
Connor Scutt.
Connor Scutt holds his hand up. It was a funny old game, that one. It went back and forth. The averages almost identical. Good evening and welcome back to Sporty Stuff TV. This is the Online Darts Live League. Up next, match number 4 of Group B, and it's Scott Walters against Rob Collins. Scott Walters, the 4-6 favourite for this one. Collins 11-10, and on the back of what we have seen so far from the two, Scott Walters very backable at 4-6, averaged 100 in defeat.
Okay, first look
in
at
his
Scott to
opening
throw
match.
first.
Rob
Game
Collins
on.
went down 4-3 with a 77.4. If they play to type, should be only one winner.
140. 140. 140. 96. 81. 133. Scott, you require 140.
That was a wild one.
78.
Cover as well.
Robbie require 132.
You go and ball here. The 25 leaves 107. Trouble 19 leaves the ball, and it's a great guide. Well, what a
Game
start
shot
to the
the
match
first
this
leg.
is from
Rob
Rob Collins. A beautiful showbiz shot. 25 leaves 107. And it looked a perfect guide.
Second
And
leg,
he
it's
slid
Rob
it
to
down the
throw
side of that
first.
first dart.
Game on.
A 1-3-2 out. And a 12 dart break of throw.
93.
Jinxie Mason on fine form.
'81. 41. 137. 85. 121.
Response from Walters
134.
has been a positive one. .45 remaining, according to my abacus.
45 left. 130. Robbie record 148.
So Walters double 16.
45.
for
Scott, you
instant
require
breakback.
32.
Could be in 13 darts.
16. Rob, you require 103.
Good. Give Collins a go at 103. Can't finish now. Disastrous first start. 42 left.
63.
Leaves tops.
Scott, you require 16.
Another chance for Scott Walters.
Game shown the second leg.
This time,
Scott
no
Walters.
mistake at all. A 17 dart break back for Scott Walters. Levels this one up at 1 apiece. Game on.
They'll look at Scott to throw first. Game on. 140. 100.
All the matches each this evening.
40.
Coming up next, Thibault Tricole against
60.
Robert Owen.
$100.
These two would know each other from open tournament play.
81.
Non-ranking events that are staged up and down the country pretty much every weekend.
57.
The bread and butter of our sport. Back comes Collins.
180. He's got your
First max of the match. Treble 18 leaves the ball.
139.
In the background.
Robbie
That was going
require
to go
80.
in. So did I. It's going to get one dart at tops for 2-1.
Game show on the third leg.
3
Rob
consecutive
Collins.
breaks of throw in this match. How close did Walters go on that bullseye for a 1-6-4 and a 2-1 lead? But in steps Collins.
Gets Rob to throw first.
Finding tops. 2-1. Collins is averaging 97.5, 96.55 for Walters.
95.
He's put 20 points on his average from his first match as Collins.
135. 96. 136. 97.
Great recovery dart from Collins, picking off the treble 19.
140.
Fabulous scoring like this one for Scott Walters. 135, 136, 140 in the scoring phase of this leg in those 3 visits.
84.
90 after
Scott,
9.
190.
Possible 11 darter. Ball, we can't see much of it.
42. Robbie require 129.
Treble 20 leaves the ball. Yes, bullseye.
104. Scott, you require 48.
Must have put daylight between himself and Walters.
Game show on the fourth leg.
Squeezes
Scott
it in.
Walters.
Left it late, but it is a 4th consecutive break of throw. Winning legs in this match for Collins in 12 and 15, 17 and 15 for Walters. But we're back
Fifth
on
leg,
the
it's
throw.
Scott to throw first.
Can Scott
Game on.
hold? Are we going to get our first hold of throw?
58.
Only 58. Music to Collins' ears.
140. 138.
Just took a deflection, that final dart, away from the treble 19 into the treble 7.
66. 59. 51. 60. 60.
You can almost sense from the players the importance of this leg.
$100.
Now Walters can't afford a visit that doesn't contain a treble.
100, or I'll be requiring 144.
2 treble 20s and double 12.
$88. Scott, you require 86.
Treble 18, double 16. That's awkward.
Game
But he
show on the
finds a
fifth
way
leg.
around it. Clips
Scott Walters.
off of that dart on the wire of double 16, and we do get our first holder throw, a 15 darter from Scott Walters. He is now one away.
Sixth leg, it's Rob to throw first.
My apologies, that was actually an 18 darter.
$100.
I was about to say, will that give Walters the confidence to kick on?
81. $96. $100.
Struggled in this match. In his first start.
$100.
Not the most prolific of 180 scorers. 8 in 14 matches for Scott Walters.
140.
Robert Owen, 52 in 44.
$81.
He won't want a 180 here, but he'd love a 140 to leave tops.
100, or I'll be recording
Nearly.
124.
Treble 18 and ball.
98. Scott, you require 80. $60.
You could see how close
Robbie
that was
require 26.
from our other camera angle.
Game
Rob
shown the
Collins
sixth
takes
leg.
us all the way
Rob Collins.
with our second hold of throw in the match. 4 breaks to throw, followed by 2 holds. Scott Walters will be hoping it's a third. He has the darts in the decider.
Seventh and final leg, it's Scott to throw first. $140.
Scott Walters averaging 96 to Rob Collins' 94.
38. $100.
Backs up the 140 with a ton. Rob Collins eating into that lead.
140. $131.
Lovely switch to leave 130 after 9. Won't be going for the ball, of course. Doesn't need to.
85. Scott, you
Collins
require
back on
130.
238.
$83.
His final dart has come to the rescue on so many occasions. Now has the opportunity to leave his chosen double,
94.
whichever it may be.
Scott, you require
Double
47.
16 or maybe tops. It's going to be tops. In
Game
it
shot
goes,
and the
and he
match.
closes the show
Scott Walters.
with a 14 dart hold. Well, that 4 to 6 looked dodgy all the way through. There are the averages, 96.23. Very, very good. Backing up that 100 averaging defeat in his opening match for Scott Walters, 93.52 for Collins, and 4 out of 13 on the doubles. Right, when we come back, it's Thibault Tricole up against Robert Owen. Good evening and welcome back to Sporty Stuff TV. This is the Online Darts Live League. Up next, match number 5 of Group B. This is Phase 6 Champions Week and it's Thibault Tricole up against Robert Owen. The completion of this match. All the players will have played 2 games, 2 of their 4 matches this evening. 10 matches in
first
total
it's
to bring
Tebow
you.
to throw first. Game on.
Tricol won his opening match against Rob Collins.
95.
4-3. Robert Owen went down 4-2 to Connor Scutt.
100. 95.
8-11 about Tricol. Even money. Robert Owen.
123. 140.
2.
100.
Met 3 times this week in Group A. On Monday, Tricol was a 4-1 winner with an 89.11. Tuesday, Robert Owen dominant, winning 4-0 with 100.2, 80% on doubles.
100.
Wednesday,
Tebow, you require 32.
Tricol was the winner, 4-2 with an 87.24.
Game show on the first leg. Thibault Tricole.
Thibault Tricole wins the opening leg with fairly little drama indeed, 1-0.
Second leg, it's Robert to throw first. Game on.
17 dart hold, 1-0.
140. 140. 140.
Trading 140s.
40. 100. 140. Robert, you require 121. 41. 60. Robert, you require 80.
Robert Owen after just 12 darts. Double 10 for a 14 dart hold.
Game show on the second leg. Robert Owen.
I had a feeling this was going to be a tight one. One apiece. Tricol has the darts in the third.
Then it's Tebow to throw first. 100. 60. 134.
So impressed last couple of weeks with Tricol, I have to say. First to admit, didn't know
60.
too much about him. He's certainly
85.
grown from the experience of the live league over the past 2 weeks.
100. 22.
Commentator's curse still alive and well.
60. Tebow, you require 160. 41.
Here is an opportunity for Robert Owen if he can find a couple of red bits. There's 2 of them.
140. 140. Tebow, you require 119. 70.
Misses the ball by a long way.
Robert, you require 81. Game show on the third leg.
Robert Owen.
Robert Owen.
Absolutely nowhere. 2-2-1 in 5 darts. Picks off the 57. Dips his bread. Says thank you very
Robert
much.
to throw first.
17 dart
Game
break
on.
of throw.
$81. $180.
Tricol banks his back with a max.
100.
And he fluffed his lines towards the back end of that third leg.
100.
His last 3 visits, he scored 133 points.
180.
There's the response from the Welshman.
45. Robert, you require 140. $43.
Just next door in the treble one. Wanted a ton to leave tops. Is it Tricol's turn to punish?
136. Robert, you require 97.
Treble 19. Found it last time on the back of 81. Finds it again. Tops. 2 darts in hand. Tens.
Game show on the
Wow, and you
fourth
can
leg.
hear the response.
Robert Owen.
Get in from Robert Owen as he finds the double 10. Extreme pressure from Tricol. Robert Owen up for the job. 3-1.
Fifth leg, it's Tebow to throw first. $99.
Owen averaging 99.62 right now. 96.25 for Tricol.
100.
Owen on target to match that win on Tuesday against Tebow, where he averaged 100.2.
81.
And he was 4 out of 5 on the doubles on that occasion. He's 3 out of 4 at the moment.
100. $134. $96.
Owen, of course, has the insurance of having the darts in leg 6.
133.
Third treble 19 would have left double 8, hence the reason he went that way.
100. Tebow, you require 54.
Tops. Just drops the dart, allowed to retrieve it. It's not thrown.
34.
Wow, a 105.
Robert, you require 105.
Check out for Robert Owen. Will give him 80% on the doubles, 4 out of 5. And by my reckoning, 100 average, double 16.
73. Tebow, you
One
require
match
20.
start for Robert Owen for 4-1.
Game show on the fifth leg. Thibault Tricole.
Tebow holds throw with that double to take us to a 6th leg. Owen has the darts.
Sixth leg, it's Robert to throw first. $125. $95. $140. 100.
At the moment, the scoring columns, scores between a ton and 140. 11-8 in favour of Owen. 4-3 up in the 140 column. Make that 5-3 and 180 apiece.
30. Robbie require 96.
Tricol wilts. Double 18 to finish off a blinder. Double 14. Brilliant.
Game shot and
Absolutely
the match.
Brilliant from
Robert Owen.
Robert Owen as he steps in and closes the show with a 12 dart finish. Was on an 11 if the double 18 would have gone in, and finishes with 100.21 in the averages. 4 out of 7, 57% on the doubles, 180 apiece and 8 140s in that match. It was a cracker. Right, up next it's Connor Scutt against Rob Collins. Good evening and welcome back to Sporty Stuff TV. This is the Online Darts Live League. Up next, Match number 6 of Group B, and it's Connor Scutt against Rob Collins. Confirmation of all the players now, completing 2 of their 4 matches. And Connor Scutt out in front, undefeated so far. All the players except Rob Collins picking up the 1 win.
Okay, first leg, it's Connor to throw first. Game on.
Met twice in September. Connor Scutt winning their first meeting
131.
4-1 with 102 average, hit 3 180s, 80% on the doubles and a high out of 113. The very next night they met again, and it was Rob Collins winning 4-1 with an 85.59. Connor an average of 87.34.
60.
4-9 Connor Scutt, 13-8 about Rob Collins.
85. 180.
180, number 5 for the night for Connor Scutt.
67. They require 130. 94.
36 after 12. A strong opening from Connor.
60. Connor require 36. Game show on the first leg. Connor Scutt.
Dart hold with very little fuss at all for Connor Scutt. Gets this 6 match of 10. We will be bringing you underway.
Second leg, it's Rob to throw first. $60.
Don't forget, we're back tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. on our Online Darts YouTube channel for the completion of Group C. Man out in front, winning 4 out of 5 today.
26.
Is Jose Justicia of Spain.
95.
We will complete this group tomorrow evening, 10 o'clock on Sporty Stuff TV. And we will then know our
93
lineup for Saturday's final.
$134. 82. 180.
180, number 2.
55. Connor, you require 48.
36 after 12 in leg 1. 48 after 12 in leg 2. Double 8.
32.
In the wire. You could see it move.
50. Connor requires 16. Game on the second leg. Connor Scutt.
13 darter, followed by a 16 dart breaker throw for the 25-year-old from Kenley, and he leads 2-0.
Third leg, it's Connor to throw first. Game on. 60. 100.
Still to come this evening.
131.
Up next, Scott Walters against Thibault Tricole. And then Rob Collins against Rob Owen. And then Tricole against
60.
Scutt. And then our final match, Owen against Walters.
$100. 85. 180.
That's 180, number 3. In leg number 3.
45.
Double
Connie
15
required 30.
after 12 this time.
Game shown the third leg. Connor Scutt.
Well, this is a solid performance so far from Connor Scutt, winning legs of 13, 16 and 14 darts, 3-0.
Full leg, it's Rob to throw
Averaging 105.
100. 96. 100.
'Perfect first start, high in the bed, left plenty of room.
134.
Runs for cover, finds the treble 18.
60.
Now a real opportunity for a 4-0 win.
98.
Reason he started down there, he would have gone 4 19s and then gone for a ball. The 25 would have left 170.
42.
Method in what may appear like madness to the pub thrower. Trouble 19 for 36.
137.
36 after 12, 48 after 12, 30 after 12, and now 36 after 12.
97. Connie required
We can
36.
close this one out. This has been a special performance.
$27. Robbie require 102.
Tops.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
Maybe
Rob Collins.
just consolation for Rob Collins, but he will feel a whole lot better about his game now after that finish.
Fifth leg,
102
it's
out.
Connor to throw first. $100. 60. 140. 100.
Connor Scutt still holding an average of around 105, 104.77 to be exact.
55. 100. 100. 137. Connie require
Can't afford to
106.
switch off. Treble 18 for double 16.
74.
Finds the
Robbie
treble
require
12 to leave double
104.
16. Well, he just took out 102. Can he take out 104?
48. Connie require 32.
Another one of those.
Game shot and the
By
match.
the side of it.
Connor
A
Scutt.
double-double inadvertently to end the contest, and that brought his average just below the ton. Still very, very impressive. 99.84. 318 is 1140 and 4 out of 11 on the doubles. Had 3 darts to win it 4-0, but Connor Scutt makes it 3 out of 3. Right, we're going to be back with Scott Walters against Thibault Tricole. Good evening and welcome back to Sporty Stuff TV and the Online Darts Live League. Up next, match number 7. Scott Waters takes on Thibault Tricole. Confirmation of that win for Connor Scutt, making it 3 out of 3. 6 points plus 8. Robert Owen, Thibault Tricole and Scott Waters all with 1 win. Winner of this match goes second.
First, look at Scott to throw first. Game on.
4 to 5, Scott Waters. 10 to 11, about
83.
Coin toss of a match for me.
140.
Probably just edge towards Tricol. Evenly
81.
matched.
$97. 140. 180. 118.
Unfortunate deflection.
Tebow require 84.
With a left double 10, had the treble 20 gone in. Ooh, that's a mistake. Chasing the treble. 13 for tops.
44.
So
Scott,
79 for Waters.
79.
Treble 19, double 11. 20 for tops. That's a good guide.
Game
Yep,
on the
drops
first
it
leg.
straight on
Scott
top of that
Waters.
guide dart. A 15 dart hold of throw for Scott Waters. He was under some pressure, but Tricol chasing the treble 14 hit a single 11.
Second leg, it's Tebow to
Denying
throw
himself
first.
the opportunity of a dart at the ball.
60. 137. 140. 180.
Fantastic start to this match for Scott Waters.
45. 100. 100. Scott, you require
Trying to
84.
Force one in the red bit.
36. Tebow, you require
Waters
156.
taking the gamble that Tricol, and he won't take out the 156. Needs 38 though.
118. Scott, you require 48.
Tops. Wow, long way off.
8. Tebow, you require 38.
Is he going to split it? Yep, double 16. Just resets himself.
22. Scott, you require 40.
Real missed opportunity.
Game show on the second leg.
In a leg, he
Scott
didn't look
Waters.
like he was going to win, and he didn't. It's the breaker throw for Waters, leads 2-0.
Third leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on. 60. 97. 81. 60.
Scott Walters lost his opening match to Connor Scutt this evening.
81.
Tricol won his opener 4-3 against Collins. And then went down 4-2 to a very impressive
121.
Robert Owen. And Scott Walters had a 4-3 win over Rob Collins.
136. 95. Scott, you require 143. 111.
16 would have been.
Tebow, you require 128.
Needed treble 20 for the ball.
92. Scott, you require 32. Game shown the third leg.
And in a blink
Scott
of an eye,
Walters.
Scott Walters has made it 3-0. This all stems from that leg where Tricol had 2 darts at double 16. 3-0.
It's Tebow to throw first. $84.
Rock solid so far from Walters. Winning legs of 15, 17 and 17. He's averaging
96.
93.5.
$99. 136.
2 Robs battle it out in our next one. Rob Collins against Robert Owen.
99. 81. 97.
Difference always seems to play its part in these highly contested Group Bs, especially with 3 players going through from the 5.
58. Tebow require
So a chance for
122.
Walters to win 4-0 is massive.
54. Scott, you require 130.
Trouble for the ball.
Game
Brilliant.
shot and the match.
Absolutely brilliant
Scott Walters.
from Scott Walters, a 15 darter with 130 checkout, and he does get it done. 4 legs to 0. Oh, I didn't see that coming. The average is 95.43 for Walters, 92.2 for Tricol, 180 apiece. Only the 140 for Walters, but 50% on the doubles. Very good indeed. Okay, up next, it's Rob Collins against Robert Owen. Good morning and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. Well, reaching just past the midnight hours. Up next, it is this man, Rob Collins, up against Robert Owen. Confirmation of Scott Walters' win there, taking him into second spot. 2 from 3. His only defeat at the hand of the man on
first
top,
leg, it's Rob to throw
Scutt.
first. Game on.
Not off the mark as of yet is Rob Collins.
57.
This is his final match of the night. Lost his opener 4-3 to Tricol, then went down 4-3 to Scott Walters.
45.
4-1 to a very impressive Connor Scutt, who averaged 99.84. Robert Owen went down 4-2 to Connor in his opening match of the night, and had a 4-2 win over Tricol. Robert Owen has this match.
140.
Playing our final match of the night against Scott Walters, or should I say the morning.
$99.
Tricol versus Scutt to follow this. And as
100.
I said, Owen versus Walters will be our final game.
$45. $80.
These two meeting for a 6th time in the live league. They played 3 times in August in a Group A.
58.
Owen winning
Robert,
their
you
first
require
meeting 4-1.
136.
Collins winning the next one 4-1, and Owen winning the next one 4-1 with a 99.77. And their last 2 meetings
96. Robbie require
in
164.
September in a Group B. Collins won them both 4-3.
133. Robbie require 40.
So tops for a break.
Game shot on the first leg. Robert Owen.
Collins had an opportunity at the ball off the 164. Well, to be fair, it wasn't anywhere near, and it's Owen in 16 darts who gets the break of the 1-0 lead.
Second leg, it's Robert to throw first. Game on. $44. $60. $125.
Lost the line, but recovered well.
60. $135.
Collins can't find a win in this match. He's going to leave himself an awful lot to do tomorrow night.
140.
This is a tough school, this group.
123.
5 very tidy players, all with ambitions of picking up that £6,000 on Saturday night.
125. Robbie requires 74.
Owen, 74 for 2-0. 20 and tops.
34. Robbie require 116.
Tops for Collins.
96.
He missed the ball.
Robert, you
Now he's
require
missed tops.
40.
Could be 2 up. May find himself 2 down. Can he work around that?
Game shown the second
That's
leg.
the answer.
Robert Owen.
And Robert Owen does consolidate that break with a hold of throw in leg 2 and now leads 2-0.
They'll look, it's Rob to throw first. $42. $123.
It's tough for the players coming in cold effectively. Robert Owen, of course, involved in that
44.
wonderful Group A. Finished in 2nd position in the end. He's had 3 solid days of board time.
100. $96.
Double breaker throw on the cards now for Robert Owen.
60. $137. $100.
Finds the treble to leave 118. Has he got your number, Rob Collins?
100. Robert, you require 118.
He'll stay there for double 19.
80. Robbie require 82.
Has to go. 17 now, leaves tops. Ball would have left double 16.
Game shown the third leg.
Pins the tops.
Rob Collins.
And it's an 18 dart hold with that 82 checkout. Didn't he need it?
Fourth leg, it's Robert to throw first.
Breaker throw
Game on.
advantage, of course, still for Robert Owen. Still in a commanding position.
$180.
Has been the man on the maxes this week.
93.
More than any other player.
$100. $100. $140.
In the 3 scoring visits in this leg, 180 ton, 140 for Robert Owen, 81 after 9.
140. Robbie, you require 81.
Fortunately for Collins, no finish, 168. Treble 10. Double 16 for a 12 darter.
Game shown the fourth leg. Robert Owen.
Wonderful leg of darts from Robert Owen. 180 ton, 140 out on 81.
Fifth leg, it's Rob to throw first.
Owen had a
44.
102.21 average last time out in that 4-2 win over Tricol. He's averaging just shy of a ton here.
43. $95.
Full backswing for Rob Collins on the throw. These two couldn't be much different. Owen's a real short backswing, if any at all.
21.
All the way back to the face of Rob Collins.
42. $60. $86. $140.
Gets him back in the leg.
$100.
Could be a night Collins will want to forget.
$104. 57. Robbie required 40. $20.
Another opportunity for Owen to win it.
Robert, you
4-1.
require 40. Game shot and the match.
This time, no mistake at all.
Robert Owen.
A 19 dart breaker throw for Robert Owen is more than enough, and a solid enough 93.68 for Owen. Just the 1-180 in the match and 4 140s. Very strong on the doubles yet again. 50% for Robert Owen and a high of 81. Right, when we return, it will be Thibault Tricole against Connor Scutt. Good morning and welcome back to Sporty Stuff TV. This is the Online Darts Live League and our penultimate match to bring you next. And it's Thibault Tricole up against Connor Scutt. Interesting stats between these two. They met 3 times this week in Group A. Tricol winning all 3 meetings. 4-1 on Monday with a 94-25. 4-3 on Tuesday with a 95-68 and 4-0 on Wednesday. The only player to beat Connor on Wednesday with a 95-43.
First leg, it's Tebow to throw first. Game on.
Took out a 1-2-1 against Connor on Monday, a 1-6-1 on Tuesday, 76 on Wednesday. And his doubling stats across those whole 3 matches, 12 from 23, over 50% on doubles.
140.
But tonight, so far, Scutt is unbeaten. They went 11 to 10 against Tebow, 4 to 6 about Connor. Coming into this match, Connor's running average is 92.54, 7/180s, 41% on doubles. It's not had a ton plus finish yet. Tricol, 88.72 across his 3 matches, 25% on the doubles, and 3/180s.
85.
One more match to bring you, and that is Robert Owen against the impressive Scott Walters, whose average for the evening so far, having played 3 games, is 97.11.
60. 99. Tebow require 156. 100. Connor, you require 105.
Is Connor about to break his duck on the ton plus finishes? 15 leaves tops.
85. Tebow, you require 56.
Going about things on the checkouts.
Game shown the first leg. Thibault Tricole
with a 17 dart hold gets this match underway, not before Connor Scutt missed a dart at tops for a 15 dart break.
Second leg, it's Connor to throw first. Game on.
And
95.
2 completely different throws and actions. Right down the side of his eye line for
58.
Tricol. A thrower, whilst Connor is more of an aimer. You can see him sight the dart.
140.
So he's sighting those for a max, but it was only a 140.
59.
He wants to get one over at Tricol, just in case they end up meeting in Saturday night's final. He won't want to go into that tie
140.
without a win.
60.
Don't
Tony
forget,
require
there's a great chance
126.
these two could meet in round 2 of the WDF World Championships in January.
110.
Well, that's 2 opportunities to break his duck on the ton plus finishes tonight. Connor's up against Sean Burt from Canada in the first round, winner to face Tricol.
16. Game shown the second leg.
That's
Connor
13
Scutt.
dart hold for Connor Scutt to level this matchup. 1 apiece. Still no closer to finding out who's going to win this one.
Then look, it's Tebow to throw first. 135. 180. 121. 100. 65. 100. 100. 100.
So, third opportunity.
Only require
At
121.
a ton plus. Trouble 17 will leave the ball.
53. Tebow, you require 80.
Single 20 for tops, comes with pressure.
40. Connor, you require
68.
68.
For a breaker throw and a 2-1 lead. Unbeaten tonight is Connor.
Game shown the third leg.
Clinical
Connor
on
Scutt.
the finishing there. A 15 dart breaker throw with the 68 checkout does give Connor Scutt a 2-1 lead and control of the match.
Fourth leg, it's Connor to throw first.
Yet to get a win
Game
over
on.
Tricol. In fact, since Wednesday is the last man to beat Connor Scutt.
100. 180.
One apiece in that column.
$60. 100.
It's a big visit. That breaker throw is going to come and go.
100. 140.
180 ton, 140. The three visits in this leg for Tricol.
57. Tebow, you require 81.
Trouble 10 for double 16.
49. 180.
Just
Tebow,
in
requires
case.
32. Game shown the fourth
No
leg.
mistake.
Thibault
from
Tricole.
Tricol, and he does break back instantly with a 14 dart leg. And we're back on throw. Tricol with the darts in leg 5.
Fifth leg, it's Tebow to throw first. $140.
The quality of darts, it was just 8 minutes to complete those first 4 legs.
$80.
Just 59 darts used between them.
$140.
Back to back. 140s for Tricol. I needed a max just to
140.
keep in the mix. He's 60 adrift plus these.
140.
140s thrice for Tricol. Just feels like he's beginning to take control of the
58.
match.
Tebow require 81.
Does he have the sign
49.
over Scutt? Yet to lose against Scutt and yet to average under 94 in the
130.
process, and at the
Tebow, you
moment
require 32.
he's averaging 94.63. Connor averaging 102.34.
16.
But a rare
Connor, you
miss
require
and a double.
93.
He'll go double 19. Well, he went for double 17. He loves double 18,
33.
so I'm surprised
Tebow,
about
you
that.
require 16. Game show on the 5th leg. Thibault Tricole.
Thibault Tricole for 2 on the spin. A 14 dart breaker throw in leg 4. And a 16 dart hold in leg 5.
6th leg, it's Connor to throw first. Game on.
Well, a maximum of 2 legs remain. Connor's got to win them both to keep this unbeaten run.
100.
It will be Tricol who joins him on 6 points.
20.
Oh, that's a disaster.
$97.
Just about getting the hold and then trying to attack the Tricol throw in the
100.
deciding leg.
$140. 100. What do you require? 164.
Stay there. The trouble leaves double 16.
132.
Wonderful leg from Connor. 32 after just 12 darts thrown.
85. Connor, you require 32. Game show on the 6th
Well,
leg.
the reason
Connor Scutt.
that Connor's average is superior to that of Tricol. His winning legs have come in 13, 15 and 13. Tricol's 17, 14 and 16.
7th and final leg, it's Tebow to throw first.
Averages 88, 78 for Tricol, 102 for Connor,
60.
and only 60. Here is the opportunity to attack the Tricol throw.
100. 100.
Didn't like the lie of
83.
that second dart run for cover with no success.
100.
So 2 180s in the match. Would love a third.
58.
Just not been able to find it in this leg like he did
140.
in leg 6. He left a double after 12. Oh, he needs to fill it. Oh, and there's plenty of room. Brilliant.
180.
Standing visit from Connor Scutt. And he's going to get a chance
69.
to end
Connor,
the
you require
drought
80.
against Tricol. And he's going to get 2 darts at double 10.
Game shot down the match.
260 points in 5 darts to eventually pick up his first win against Thibault Tricole. And how? 102.69 is second tumblest average of the night. 5 140s apiece, 3 180s. But what an ending there for Connor. 180 followed by 80 out. What a game, and he does end the evening unbeaten. Right, one more match to bring you. Robert Owen against Scott Walters. Good morning and welcome back to Sporty Stuff TV. This is the Online Darts Live League. Up next, our final match of the opening session of Group B of Phase 6 Champions Week. Confirmation there, Connor Scutt, 4 from 4, 8 points, +9 on the leg difference. A chance for either of these two to close the gap to just 2 and make it 3 from 4.
Okay, first leg, it's Robert to throw first. Game on.
These two met twice back in Phase 5 in October. 1 win apiece. Robert Owen winning their first meeting
100.
4-3. And then Walters the following night, the Friday night, defeating Robert Owen
60.
4-0.
$100.
Both these players have only lost the one match this evening, both losing to Connor Scutt.
43. $43.
Never know what you're quite going to get in these final matches as we approach 10 to 1 in the morning.
43. $140. $126. Robert, you require
Going to be back
180.
tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. on our YouTube channel, the Online Darts YouTube channel. And our opening
80.
match will be a big one. Kevin Burness up against Brian Rahman. Kevin Burness's only
45.
win of the day today,
Robert, you require
or should I say
38.
yesterday, came against Brian Rahman. 4-3 in the final game of the day. They meet in the opener.
Game shown the first leg. Robert Owen.
Owen splits the 38, finds the double 16, hold a throw, 1-0.
Second leg, it's Scott to throw first. $60.
Just joining us, Matt Campbell was the winner of Group A over
60.
Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, picking up 10 wins from his 15 matches. He's safely through
100.
to Saturday night's final.
$85. $139.
Lots to play for some of these guys. The £6,000
43.
first prize for a fair few of these guys will be a career high payday.
97.
Not for this man, of course, who made a semi-final of the UK Open back in 2018.
180. Scott, you reckon
With darts
105.
like that. Tops. There's one of them. And there's the
Game
other.
shown the second leg.
Oh, it looks
Scutt
like
Walters.
exhibition stuff, but it's playing the percentages. Double far bigger than a treble. And these guys are so good. Once they get one in,
Robert to throw first.
they fancy following.
Game on. $83. $81. $100. $60. $60. $83.
The winner of this one is halfway there taking their spot in Saturday's final.
100. 135. Robert, you reckon 158.
Two treble 20s and double 19. There's one of them. Treble 18's the shot.
98.
24.
142.
Multiple options here. He was looking at 6 17s for double top.
87. Robert, you reckon 60.
Double 10.
40. Scott, you require 55. Game show on the third leg.
Walters steps
Scott
in.
Walters.
Thank you very much. A 17 dart break of throw to take a 2-1 lead. Needed a break to win the match. He's got it in leg 3.
Fourth leg, Scott to throw first. Game on.
Robert Owen just overpitched. Unlike most players whose darts sit up, they don't like to be close to the tops
98.
on 60 with the first dart. Where Owen, nicknamed Stack Attack, his darts, as you can see,
60.
well, they lie below horizontal, so he can almost use it as a guide when he goes
79.
close to the double on 40.
$100.
Desperately trying to respond.
$81. $140. $97.
Again, a wonderful last start gets him out of trouble. How low can Owen go off 201? May go ball here.
140.
Choose to stay there to leave 61.
60. Robert requires 61.
56 remaining.
5 scored, yeah.
16 or a 20. 16 for tops.
Game show on the fourth leg.
Gets it when he
Robert
wanted
Owen.
it this time, and that's a 15 dart break back for Robert Owen. He is right back in this match. 2-2 has the darts in the fifth.
Fifth leg, it's Robert to throw first. Game on.
Almost got
180.
the dart. Didn't put him off. Slammed it into the lipstick.
140. 60. 45. 180.
180, 60, 180.
100.
This
Robert,
fifth
you
leg
require
for Robert
81.
Owen. Daylight between himself and Walters.
Game show on the fifth leg.
That
Robert
11
Owen.
dart hold of throw from Robert Owen. There's the 57. There's the 24.
Sixth leg, it's Scott to throw first. $85. 60.
Legs in this match for Robert Owen so far, 17, 15 and 11. A 15 and a 17.
136.
With a 105 checkout for Scott Waters.
$60.
But in control of this sixth leg.
66.
Owen, minimum 140, isn't it? That's awkward.
60. 25.
And again, he's given Owen the opportunity to pile on the pressure.
59. 99.
It's a tough game anyway, but it can sicken you when you try.
$98. Scott, you require 90.
164 just in case. He wants the ball.
65. Robert, you require 164.
For two treble 19s for ball.
58.
Rob Collins.
Scott, you require 25.
Attempt that a little earlier.
21.
106 for Owen.
Robert, you require 106.
Take it in a bit of style. Need a treble 18 for double 16.
43.
That's a loose one.
Scott, you require 4.
I think in his own mind, he's not coming back. And he won't be. Scott Waters.
No score.
Oh, that's unbelievable how that's not in.
Robert, you
Literally
require 63.
Caressing the outside wire. Treble 13 for double 12. Yeah, raise of the eyebrows from Owen. You can't believe he's back in. Treble 12 for double 18. That leaves double 16.
31.
Treble 9.
Scott, you
My
require
apologies for double
4.
18. Called us all. Sixes and sevens.
No score.
Disaster.
Robert, you require 32. Game shot and the match.
Just about to say, does
Robert
anybody
Owen.
want it? And despite that final leg, it was a very, very good game of darts, but the averages came tumbling down. I think he had 9 darts there, Walters, if not more. Owen, though, 85, 59, 3 180s, 3 140s, 40% on the doubles, and he makes it 3 wins out of 4 and takes second position behind Connor Scutt. All to play for tomorrow. Remember, it's the top 3 from this group that will progress when you join us on Sporty Stuff TV tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Well, we'll know the top 2 from Group C. That starts in around about 8.5 hours, so I better get my head down, and we'll see you back on Sporty Stuff TV tomorrow night. Tomorrow night.